You're alive, it says. Let's go. Watch Dogs. It's inhumane. Oh, gotta run away from that. That's really loud. Why is there loud music playing in this general vicinity? Oh, excuse me. Bizwaz. To some bizwaz that man is. Who's that? Same person. Still the bare knuckle fighter. Alright, there's Freight One. Oh, right, I forgot. There's loud music that plays in this area at all times.
She's disturbingly easy to find. I want to think the enemies she's making are stupider than us, but I'm not feeling confident. Let's hurry.
But hey, let's go. Surely nothing bad will have happened to this nice podcast lady. Oh no.
Jesus Christ. They fucking killed her. We were too late.
I'd love to listen to you moan all day, but perhaps investigating her murder would be a better use of our time.
You're right. I know if it were me, I'd want my work to carry on. Let's look around, find the truth, and expose it. For her.
Whoops.
Seems a lot of people come through here.
Several individuals, boots rather than shoes. One with a tread unique to a certain paramilitary supplier. I think it's from their autumn collection.
And I'm sure we all know who they supply. Albion.
Oh, but how could it be Albion? It was clearly Clan Kelly.
Over the top.
Claire did release several podcasts critical of Clan Kelly, which you'd think they'd be used to by now. They're a criminal gang, they shouldn't expect flowers and thank you notes.
Also, my nose might be bleeding, but it's super low flow, so maybe it won't become a problem.
Not right. Looks like whoever tried to clear out Claire's gear didn't see this tablet. You wouldn't scan
Tiny
it for me,
tablet.
Bagley.
Tablet unlocked. Claire seems to have logged conversations on it.
Okay, you've agreed to speak on the record. You are an intelligence technician at Albion and work closely with Nigel Cass, correct, Mr.
Just you. I can't believe I'm doing this. If they were to find out.
I know. Only have to step outside to see how Albion treats people. What do you have for us?
Proof that Nigel Cass was complicit in the bombings.
What? Here, transfer it to this secure storage drive. How solid is this information?
It's a recording
Rock
of him
solid.
talking
Security, drop your weapons!
You can't do this!
Gather all her equipment and get it to the carousel. Tag that wall, then get rid of this body.
Get it to the carousel. We're gonna put them on horses and go around. Sounds like fun.
Fuck me. Cass sent a squad of his goons for Claire and that other bloke. That recording's gotta be the real deal. Bastard knew about the bombings.
Albion must have Claire's equipment then, along with the audio file evidence.
That'll be our smoking gun. If we can get our hands on that evidence, Cass won't be able to.
I am a
hide
spider.
anymore.
This is
That
true.
Albion bastard mentioned Carousel. They must mean Carousel Plaza, the Albion propaganda library.
Sounds like as good a place as any to start looking.
I don't think I'd want to be a spider, if only because, like, someone might come up to me and just murder me randomly. And I'd rather not live my life like that. Oh, stay away from the music. Also, most spiders don't bite people. It's just, like, a couple of them. You know, fair. Make the really big, dramatic webs. Those are cool looking. Like, I'll admit to not normally being... I am the type of person who just sees a spider and is like, nope, and then, like, just puts it in the toilet. But the big spider webs in the trees in the forest are nice.
Just calm down. There's no point. No. All right. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah.
Pardon me, everybody.
The stolen evidence is here somewhere. Watch out, Albion security is thicker than whoever cleaned up that crime scene. There's also a lot of them around.
copy that.
It's
Best to
fine.
exercise extreme caution, especially after seeing what they're capable of.
Yes, well, let's focus on finding Claire's equipment, shall we?
Go away, drone.
We are keeping you safe.
Hey, TFP.
Hello.
How,
Whoop.
how's it going?
It's going pretty good. We're
Okay.
to Music C4 channel in the chat. We're getting close to the end of the story, so we'll probably finish the story up. If I could be anything in the world, what would I be? I don't know. I wouldn't mind being like a cat. Just super curious on everything, which is not too dissimilar to what I do anyway.
I want to be a ghost, but like an angry one. One that gets to possess people and fuck shit up. You don't want to be a boring, lame-ass ghost that can't do anything and just sits there and mopes about, not having a body anymore. It's like, nah. You ought to be able to get in there, fuck up people's lives. But then you could also decide to be, like, benevolent if you wanted. You could get in somebody's body and then make them do something that's good for themselves. Like, what if you had a ghost that just every time you were going to break your diet plan, just got in your body and threw that food away? It's like, no. You don't want that. You don't really want that. You think you want that, but you don't. I'd probably take that deal, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things where I eat it, and then I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. It was a mistake. I should not have ordered that entire bucket of chicken from KFC.
You found Claire's equipment, including her secure storage drive.
It's good, though, and surprisingly cheap considering the price for a bucket of chicken. It comes in a literal bucket.
That is how KFC operates.
Yeah. Gorilla is not a bad choice. See, there's my thinking, though. As a ghost, I could go possess a gorilla.
You're not wrong. Really, like, with a ghost...
Oh, man. If you were a ghost that haunted a zoo, that'd be awesome.
That would be the ideal situation, I think. There are a lot of drones that are very angry with me.
Yeah, you should do something about all these drones.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, you should... Okay. If only you had something besides a handgun.
You know. Well,
If only you had a shotgun.
Well,
It seems like a time you'd want to be invisible. There we go.
for some reason it wasn't working quite so well.
Yeah, no, it went off very quickly, in fact. This is not... Yeah, that was not great for you.
It was not.
Your teammate has
Well,
sought
this is
out
why you have
your
backup
accommodations
agents.
in an Albion holding
It's true.
cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Thanks, Bagley. I'm ready to go.
Also, I'm in the middle of cooking, so I'm gonna have to run and go take care of that occasionally. Make sure things aren't on fire.
Makes
But,
sense.
I will be back shortly. Bop, bop, bop.
I feel like that's the plot of like Congo. That's like monkeys with, or that's gorillas with lasers or something. That's not a way to where I want to go. Can I just cheat and use find a drone somewhere? Yeah. Gorillas will fuck you up. Also, like 20 times more strength than me. I'm not a strong human. That's why I sit at the computer and play video games. Let's try this again with my lady with way more health.
You found Claire's equipment, including her secure storage drive, which shockingly appears not to have been tampered with, so the audio evidence is probably still intact. Drones are en route to suspect.
Where are the drones at? All of this makes sense to me and is why I don't want to mess with a gorilla. Whoop. I got grenaded. That's a problem.
I'm back.
I got grenaded.
Yeah, things continue to not be on fire in the kitchen, so everything's fine.
That's
Also,
good.
yes, getting exploded with a grenade is bad. Well, it's good that you have more agents.
Yep.
How many agents did this take you last time?
Like 5.
Okay.
This is a difficult section.
Seems like it. Also, C4 Channel is correct. Gorillas are pretty radical. They're essentially just better humans in everything except the brain power area, which is another problem because gorillas can, in fact, physically operate human technology. The only thing stopping them is understanding how it works.
But also, aren't there some gorillas that like that have been found to like make tools or something?
Yeah, no, they can totally make and use tools and whatnot. But like they can't use a gun because they don't know what a gun is. But if you showed a gorilla what a gun is, it'd probably figure that shit out. If you gave a gorilla a Stinger missile launcher, I'm just saying. This is why Planet of the Apes, basically a documentary.
Oops, I want to go to team. That's the thing I want.
Yeah, no, monkeys are also cool, but like gorillas, man, they're awesome. They're huge, they're beefy, they're all just hilariously ripped, they look cool, they're all crazy handsome, weirdly, for like a gorilla. Find me a picture of a gorilla that's not handsome. I'll wait. You'll be looking for years.
This lady's got a
Monkeys are
desert
pretty
eagle.
smart.
You found
Maybe
Nice.
this
Is
will
that gonna
go
help you at
better.
all in this situation?
I don't know.
Which shockingly appears not to have been tampered with. So the audio
Is that Desert
is
Eagle
probably
gonna
still
stop the grenade explosion?
It might.
Also, that hijack thing seems like a problem because while it does let you take over a drone, you are kind of just there.
I thought I had more time on my invisibility, which is why I did it.
It's very. I understand the concept, but it's very weird to me that you don't get kicked out of the hijack as soon as you get shot or injured.
I feel like I get it because there have been a couple times where I've been like riding a construction drone out of an area,
Mm-hmm.
and like
And yeah, obviously, if you stopped hijacking anytime you took damage, that'd be a problem. But also, just thinking about it in the context of like that, where you're controlling the drone, and a guy throws a grenade to your feet, and also you're being shot, it's like I'm just picturing the person with the grenade sitting right in front of them, furiously tapping away on their cell phone screen. It's just like, no, there's more pressing issues. You gotta move.
Whoop.
Yeah, no, if guerrillas invaded like an actual city and managed to conquer that shit, it's like, yeah, no, so fuck out of there.
It sounds like a
Go take it
Cobra.
back.
Like that sounds like something Cobra would do.
Like arm literal guerrilla warfare,
Yeah.
train them to fight.
Like I can just
I can see
picture
that.
Cobra Commander just being like, "Oh, we need to get into guerrilla warfare," and then Destro's like, "What? No, that's not what this means." And then Cobra Commander's like, "Isn't it though?" Oh right, I can't leave.
That seems like a problem.
This is a really stupid part of this mission.
Oh, does this mission title have a hashtag in the name?
It does.
God damn it.
I like how that's.
Sorry, I just noticed.
Why are you doing this? Watch your ass!
Why are you doing this?
Guerrillas climb all kinds of shit. They're crazy strong, crazy agile, great. Humans have basically just let all their bodies go to shit. Guerrillas still basically perfect. That's why Gorilla Grodd has it right. Just turn everybody on Earth into a gorilla, it'll be way happier.
I'm going to have a look.
Hey, what's up? Pardon me. I run away now.
You're not going to escape.
Come out, wherever you are!
Oh yeah, no, you could put like 30 guys against a gorilla, and that gorilla's gonna kill all of them. There's a bombcast discussion about this, I believe.
I believe you're right. I vaguely remember this.
I believe there was a discussion about how many people it would take to physically beat a gorilla in a fight, and it's like, the amount of people you would need for that is insane, because they're not just super strong and tough and fast and everything. They have razor sharp teeth, basically just rip you in half barely thinking about it. And also their skin is durable as fuck, so if all you got is like your hands, it's like, nah, you ain't gonna hurt it unless you directly go for the eyes or something. And while you're trying to poke that gorilla in the eyes, it's busy tearing you limb from limb. You don't win that fight. 30 of you don't win that fight. The only way you win that fight is there are enough people on hand for them to kill each other and then fashion their bones into crude daggers to then attack the gorilla with. Gorilla probably beats a bear, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
As much as I like bears, and don't get me wrong, I really like bears, I think a gorilla wins that fight.
Shots fired!
Gorillas are more agile. Gorilla would, like, snap that bear's neck. Bear would be busy trying to claw and bite, which is effective, don't get me wrong. But, like, I feel like the gorilla is just more capable in murder.
Is the only thing that, like, say you ran a horrifying one-on-one animal combat arena, Don't do this in the real life, of course.
Yeah, don't do that.
What would beat a gorilla? I have one idea.
Like, what would beat a gorilla in a fight in a one-on-one animal arena?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Are we counting, like, different environments? Like, can I have this gorilla fight a shark?
No, land animals only.
Okay, land animals only. Because I was going to say, if you take the gorilla out of its element, then we have a different story here. But, oh, shit. So, part of me wants to say, like, a particularly large anaconda or something may be able to wrap the gorilla up enough to, like, crush it without like, getting killed first. But also, gorillas would be incredibly capable of just ripping that thing up. So, like, I don't know. That's literally just comes down to which one is stronger. But I feel like that'd be the closest to a good matchup.
See, that's really impressive that both of you said the same thing.
I mean, anaconda versus gorilla is a radical fight to imagine. So,
I think that's
all I can think of.
Let's pitch this to sci-fi. Let's get the Asylum on this. But I was also thinking snake, but I was thinking more like a black mamba or something. Like something with
really
venom. Yeah.
On the one hand, that might totally work. On the other hand, it's one of those things where, like, gorillas have a really thick hide and a lot of fur, and I'm wondering if the snake's fangs could get in there, like, enough to inject the poison deep enough to be really effective. You know?
I mean, I don't. That might not be a victory for the snake. That might just be a tie. That might just be a nobody wins situation.
Maybe. Yeah, like, that's the thing. If it could bite the gorilla somewhere that its fangs could get in, it could really inject it, maybe. But, like, I'm not confident that an average venomous snake's fangs are made to pierce gorilla hide. The guys are, like, leathery. Thick.
Just send the snake up the butt. The
Thick
soft underbelly.
No, that's not.
Under
you can't
butt.
train a snake. Look, you can't train a snake to do that. If you want to talk gorilla versus kangaroo, that's a different animal argument. We already said no water-based
fish,
animals in
right.
the fight. So.
Yep.
To be the man you thought he was. Sorry, Hamish, if that man
That-
ever existed.
The point here is, I'm pretty sure gorilla wins most fights as far as the land animal. Like, if you put it up against a rhino or something, I feel like the rhino wins that.
Yeah.
Like something
Hippopotamus?
significantly larger. An elephant, a rhino, something like that probably wins that fight. Hippo wins that fight.
Hippopotamus are mean.
Hippopotamus are probably the meanest motherfuckers in the animal kingdom. It's known.
This is a thing that I've brought up many times, so making Matt's gonna roll his eyes. But there was totally some show on, like, the Animal Planet that I can never remember the name of that was just Deadliest Warrior but animals.
Yeah, I totally remember that.
All I remember is they did one.
I don't remember the name of the show.
I don't remember the name of the show, but there was one episode that was like, hippopotamus versus a crocodile, and whatever dumb Excel spreadsheet they had that ran the numbers, it was something like 99% to 1%.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be the same for basically anything versus a hippo. Again, outside of, like, a rhino or something like that, maybe. Rhinos surprisingly effective, considering they're just a wall of armor with a horn on the front.
Non-negotiable, it cannot trace back to me.
Nigel Cass collaborated with a terrorist to bomb this city. Then, he set up an orbital drone program called Themis that will target you based on your stolen data.
I will not allow anyone, not even myself.
Oh hey, remember when that guy shot the
Truth. Do as you will.
the police commissioner?
Resist.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
Hamish!
Haha.
Is that really you? In the flesh?
Yeah, well, can't lock myself away from the world forever. Got a lot to make up for, don't I? Besides,
You sorry lot need all the help you can get. Check it.
Fucking wankers!
Yeah. Albion won't just disappear.
Bye. Yeah, I feel like the numbers on multiple animals versus single gorillas, like that's where you kind of start to get like
Sent that to every news outlet.
Yeah, if you start stacking the odds,
They're gonna have it on
I want
lock for a while.
pure
And when the
1v1.
people tweak to what it means, Cassie's
you
done.
you want the Street Fighter of animal fights.
Yes. I want Primal Rage, but good.
That's good. Really good.
I want Tokyo Jungle, like a spin-off of Tokyo
It's been
Jungle.
so long since I've even seen a shower.
There is still the matter of Zero Day. You know,
Get the people who made Pokken Tournament to make a Tokyo Jungle fighter spin-off.
Give the squad a second or two to bask in our victory. Safe to say it won't last long.
All right, I'm gonna go check on the stuff on the oven again. I'll be back.
Makes sense.
I doubt this is the reaction you were expecting, but Nigel Cass is in the news again.
What? Nigel Cass? Get out of the news.
The government has convened to review its contract with Albion. Nigel Cass himself has responded to requests that he should surrender to the authorities in a heated call with the GBB.
Just shut up and listen to me. I will not be removed by the government or anyone else. I will die first. And many will die with me. They're calling for blood. They'll have it. This city
Oh,
belongs
that's
to
bad.
me. I am its shepherd, and I will slaughter my flock before I relinquish it.
Not how that
Cass has
works.
barricaded himself in his White Tower headquarters and threatened to kill anyone that tries to stop him. He is heavily armed and considered extremely dangerous.
Shit.
Like this cool Blade Runner hologram lady.
Take it to the streets in his state.
We have no choice. We have to get to White Tower and stop him.
I mean, all that depends on like how close do they start? Like, are they right next to each other? Are they like 10 feet away from each other? Because like I feel like there is the gorilla would win a man with gun versus gorilla fight a lot of times, but there hits a point where you get enough space between them at the start and the guy with the gun makes a very convincing argument. Like a couple, sure, but that's why if you space them out enough, like a assault rifle is automatic. Like it could absorb a couple bullets, and then you keep firing, and then it stops absorbing them, and then it's dead.
Mate, Nigel's got a private bunker under this place where he like to tweak his toys. I'll bet he's barricaded himself down here. Won't be anyone but the true believers around the compound.
Yeah, I better get to dealing with Cass, huh?
Luckily, his reinforcements are limited to whoever's fatting about nearby.
Pardon me.
The enemy is among us. Be on your guard. Allow no one to pass unchecked. We cannot let anyone stop us from
Whoops, excuse me.
It doesn't happen in his lifetime.
This has not gone well. What is behind me? Oh.
men and women of Albion. Your true has finally shown its face.
I run away now. I mean, I'm not super knowledgeable about the difference between silverbacks and regular gorillas. Like, I would just assume, like, at some point that's either like a 50-50 or like 60-40 at best. Oh, why? Oh, that didn't work out very well.
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
Could have told you that was going to happen. Now, let's actually get some work done.
In that case, I would say, like, a silverback would probably win more than a regular gorilla, but, like, run the simulation enough times, there are probably enough meaningful times where the smaller one wins enough to, like, make it close.
Oh, it definitely won't be happening in his lifetime if we get to him.
Oop, pardon me. Stealth. Makes sense. It's good having you here for Tier Zoo discussions. Have a good one, Music C4 channel. Pardon me, I'm just a regular Albion guard. Just hanging out.
That takes care of security. You can now access the elevator to the bunker.
I would like this cloak to recharge a little bit faster. There we go. You know what? Nope, that doesn't help me. I just know it's like farther around than I feel like the map gives you a little hint for. Or the map makes it seem, rather. Does this gate open? It does. That's good. Everything's fine. I stealthed them real good. Alright. Enter now. You cannot leave the bunker.
So you've come to end it, have you, DedSec?
I have.
Haven't you figured it out yet? What our mutual acquaintance 0 Days set in motion. My inevitable reign and your downfall. This is how it will always end. The natural order of people like me and people like you. I am the law.
Okay, Dredd.
Come down. Let me show you.
So remember earlier when I said there wasn't a spider tank in this game? I maybe lied a little bit.
Your weapons are useless against that drone Cat is wearing. Complete the network bypass to power up the EMP stations. Cat has called in reinforcements. What a surprise.
You've ruined my plans, DedSec. Only temporarily.
Weak points revealed. The EMP worked. Fire away.
I'll rid the city of you once and for all.
The first EMP station is depleted. Power up the next one with a network bypass.
More forces incoming. Check it out.
I got a very nice tail, Sabine.
What you see is the future, the evolution of security enforcement.
Ow, 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 ow.
You will not stand in my way.
The EMP weakens the drone's armor. Attack.
Pardon me.
The drone shielding is back
There we
online.
go.
Power up another EMP station.
Heads up. He's called in reinforcements.
Well... Look.
Your fight is futile. They won't even thank you. All your efforts, all your sacrifice, for nothing.
Whoop, that's a problem. I gotta run. Ow, 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 ow.
This is your chance to do some damage. Don't waste time.
Alright. We did it. We've beaten, like, the one boss fight in this video game. kind of cool. I like this boss fight. Maybe that's going to be very sad that he missed the appearance of the actual spider tank. Even if it was a prototype spider tank.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, right, I forgot there's actually a second phase to this, where he's just like, hey, I'm here now. But also the second phase is not almost like he is now a regular dude.
London great again.
Hey, wait a minute. Reminder, this video game, apolitical. No politics anywhere in this video game.
I'm impressed. Think your little resistance is ready to be London's protectors?
Well, you clearly aren't.
Oh, it's a thankless burden. And the people will hate you for it in the end. Even when it's for their own bloody good.
People can decide for themselves what's best for them.
There it is. DedSec's fatal flaw. Your faith in people. You recruit all types, don't you, straight off the streets.
Yeah, that's how this game has worked.
Have faith in people too. I got a good man killed once.
Well, that strikes Nigel Cass off the list. Shame. I think he would have made a smashing Zero Day.
We have plenty of work still to do. Cass may be gone, but Albion won't disappear that easily. Expect the powers that be to find fresh excuses to keep them on the streets. That said, I think we've earned ourselves a bit of a rest. From Zero Day as well.
Think about how fucking strange sleeping is. We just, as a species, close our eyes and accept that we're going to lose consciousness for so many hours.
DedSec party. Ain't no party like a DedSec party.
You put down a mad dog, DedSec. Needed to be done. This calls for a celebration, innit? And now that I'm not being hunted by a psychopath, I think I'd like to see that safe house of yours. Link me there.
DedSec party. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if this is a licensed song or not, but I'm not gonna risk it, so I'm just gonna hit that real quick and turn it back on now, because I
Now
think
that you've seen all the amenities the safe house has to offer, are you ready to officially join?
Nah, mate. Gotta maintain my free agent status.
because they duck the music way down in the when you're talking to people, which is nice.
Don't know who else would have had the bollocks to take on Cass. Losing their psycho cult leader is gonna hurt Albion, no doubt. But trust me, fam, they won't pack it in so easy.
Oh, Albion won't pack it up so easy, fam. Oh, DedSec's got lots of fight in it, fam. Everybody's dancing. There's Caitlin Lau.
Inspector Lau, isn't it against protocol to fraternize with a suspected terrorist organization?
I'm only human, and we've got a lot to celebrate. Cass finally got what was coming to him, and with Mary gone, the Kellys are on the back foot for once. DedSec is making it hard to be a bad guy in
Are there even any, like, actual Kellys left?
Back, I'm still on Team DedSec.
Because wasn't the whole thing that, like, she killed her entire family or something? Or most of her family, and all she had left was, like, her crime family, which is not, you know, biological. I don't know. Here's Nout, having a nice party.
Taking a sabbatical from your endless roster of dark web contracts?
A well-deserved one. Since we teamed up, the corporate class are thinking twice about fucking with London. See what happened to Castlehaven pissing in their trousers. The tide is turning.
Oh my.
Keep fighting, and I'll fight along with you. Laters.
Laters, fam. Now time to talk to everybody's friend, Richard Malik. Big friend. You're going a little nuts. You can't really hear him because it's still muted. But did I? Okay, there we go.
Malik, if you want to say something, then spit it out. I'm losing my patience.
Spit it out.
Source of entertainment? I'll give you a hint. Spooky voice, catchy name, bit of a drama queen. Or did you just forget that you haven't actually found Zero Day? You looked at Albion, Sirs, the Kellys, even Sky Bloody Larson. Have you ever considered that instead of looking outside, you should be looking in?
Yeah, there's still music playing.
Hello.
Sorry to spoil the party, but we have an uninvited.
We gotta kind of talk a little bit over this because this didn't duck out the music as much as the other one. That's a very funny name. Oh, there we go.
DedSec. The name is Zero Day. We've met before in a past life. This city needed a villain, and you were perfect for the part. Now I have you playing a different role. While you've been running around trying to save this city, you've actually been arming us for a war.
Dun dun dun.
But then, it isn't always for us to know the role we play. And sometimes, once we've played it, our role is to die.
It's not a nice role. I would rather have a different role than that.
Zero-Day hacked us and stole our data.
Here's where I would remind you that I've been trying to warn you about the zero-day threat, if I was an unfeeling machine.
Not now, Bagley. Can you trace that signal?
I can't pinpoint the origin of the command, but the admin accessed the drive through an IP range dedicated to autonomous vehicles. I have a general geolocation for it, and I suggest you make a visit now.
Let's go.
And I'm back.
Hello.
This food is going to have to cool down for a little while before I can touch it again, but for now at least, it appears that cooking experiment number 2 has been a success.
Nice. You have missed the game's one boss fight.
Aw, was it a cool boss fight? What was it against?
A prototype spider tank.
Okay. See, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
It doesn't actually move. It's just got a couple
you fucking
legs.
joking?
It's got a couple legs. It doesn't move.
But it doesn't actually move?
No.
That's fucking stupid.
This is a prototype.
You're close to the origin.
And then we had a big party,
so
and then
dumb.
Zero Day hacked the party, and so now we found Zero Day signal. So now we're gonna go deal with Zero Day.
Really close now. It'll be coming from a van.
Perfect. I'm beyond ready to confront whoever it is.
Who was none of the people.
Who was none of the people? Wasn't Sky Larson? Wasn't Richard Malik? Wasn't
I'm beyond ready to confront whoever's behind the wheel, they say before the... Man, okay, so this isn't what it's gonna be.
Okay.
It can't be, because of the way the game works.
Okay.
What if Zero Day was the first person you picked for you?
That would be really cool.
And the whole thing was like some kind of weird fucking long circular con. and the first person you pick in the game at the very start, whenever it's like, who are we gonna pick? They're the 0 day. And if they died before then or got arrested, you just have them show up and they're like, what? But we thought, and they're like, just like, nah.
Nah.
It was me. It was me all along.
That would be really cool, actually.
But then if you knew that twist was coming, you could pick like some tiny little old lady or something, and then when the reveal happens,
None of the people you start out with have low mobility.
Okay, all the more reason for that to be the twist. That is not the twist.
It's not the twist. Do you know the twist?
No.
Okay.
I've got my guesses. Honestly, my original guess was that it was Bagley the whole time. But I feel like that's probably not the case. I thought it was Bagley, and that the Sabine lady was, like, she only ever appeared over camera or whatever. Like, it was Bagley, and that she was just a, like...
Deep fake.
Deep fake.
But she does,
like,
she does show
using
up.
old footage. Oh, she does show up in person? I've missed every time she showed up in person.
Well, just at the beginning.
Well, yeah, but, like, I mean, after that. Like, after the prologue.
I mean, they show her on camera, but that totally could be a deep fake.
Well, that's what I mean, is because after the prologue, the only time you ever see her is over the camera. Right?
Yes.
Because, like, your new DedSec team never sees her.
No,
it's
right.
just, oh, she mysteriously escaped.
She escaped, and she's hiding out in
somewhere out of London.
Northern England, yeah.
It's totally her, isn't it?
Well,
Because she totally just... If she's not a deep fake, then she just mysteriously escaped the thing that everyone else died in.
Well, maybe she's really good, and she'll play.
Then why isn't she doing this?
Because she's hiding. Oh no!
Because she's evil. She's secret evil.
What?
It would have been so much cooler if she was a deep fake, and it was just Bagley the whole time.
Oh.
Or like, not even if it was Bagley. My original thought was it was going to be like the 0 day was like an offshoot of Bagley. Like someone had tried to copy Bagley or something, or whatever they had copied Bagley from, or a copy of Bagley had gone bad, and he's like this version. So that's what I thought was like this version that you go and like wake up in the DedSec base was gonna be like an old copy from like
was
months
still
before.
good.
Yeah, from like months before it came to the decision to be evil. So this copy's like, man, shit went bad while I was unconscious. And then you get there and get the reveal, and the reveal is that it's just Bagley plus 3
Oh
months.
no! Hold on. OBS, my capture card is doing some weird things every once in a while.
0 days hacking your capture card.
They are.
Some next level chase avoidance. You can't catch them if you can't stream.
I can't catch them if I can't see the game on my TV. Whoops. Oh, that car's on fire too. I gotta run.
Also, just for your consideration, I want to put this picture of the gorilla in Discord.
It's gonna be like a model gorilla. Yep, that is a gorilla just striking a modeling pose.
They're handsome.
Trace complete. The signal controlling the van originated in the Stockwell war bunker. Good chance that's where 0 Day has been operating this whole time. If so, they certainly have a flair for the dramatic.
And I'm fucking tired of it. Show me where they are.
Fucking tired of the dramaticism.
Also, I guess the real reason they could never have the 0 Day reveal be like the first person you picked is because what you're playing is them right now.
Yes.
DedSec that calls themselves
Well, that would be even cooler because then, like, you get there and Bagley's like, "What? Why aren't you hacking the 0 Day stuff?" And it's like, "Why would I need to hack it? Because it's me." And then you have to switch to a different person.
But then why did you chase down your own van? For the drama?
Yeah.
Why'd you hack your own party?
The elevator that descends into the 0 Day bunker is guarded by a strange security system. Some sort of copycat.
Some sort of Simon that you have to play before you can access the zero-day bunker. I like that this is the second time that they have popped up a thing like this of just like we're approaching the end of the video game. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this?
You must confront Zero Day.
Whoops, that's not the hack button.
I'm just going to take a wild guess and say this is definitely not the end of the game, because it did not say defeat, that said confront.
You were correct.
I wonder who upgraded it.
Also, because if
you're going to walk in, and it's going to be the dumb Sabine? Is that her name?
Yeah. Okay,
so we're going to walk in, it's going to be her, and she's going to be like, aha, my Juggalo face paint was evil the whole time. And then you're going to be like, aw, damn. And then you're going to have to escape, because probably she's, like, a better hacker, and she hacks harder. And you're like, oh man, we can't hang with this, fam. And you escape, and dive out a window. Her hacking is too lit.
I've forgotten.
Stand no chance.
Oh, shit.
Ouch. Don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I'd be careful not to muck it up next time.
I forgot the order, and then I messed up.
Random aside.
Mm-hmm.
I've mentioned it before, but I feel like I need to mention it again. That one GameCube card-based RPG, Baten Kaitos.
Yes.
Had a fucking amazing plot twist.
Yeah, it does.
Because I've mentioned it before, and you know the plot twist.
I know the plot twist, because
most people don't even know that game exists, much less they're going to play it. And it's an old GameCube game, so I feel like I can just say it.
Yeah.
But, like, the twist where it's like, oh, there's a traitor in the party, and then you get to the reveal, and the traitor is the main character, is fucking amazing.
It's so good. Baten Kaitos is... Okay. Baten Kaitos is not a good video game.
I played very little of it.
It's gonna be my hot take, is that is it's very mid 2000s JRPG. There's a shit ton of grinding. But also Baten Kaitos is amazing. Right, I forgot. There are a bunch of sick traps.
Did Zero Day Graffiti change hertz on their own wall?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Feel like
What?
I'm looking through a diseased mind with a flair for the dramatic.
What's wrong with Zero Day?
The more I know about them, the worse. Oh, feels like I'm walking through a diseased mind. They're so edgy, this Zero Day.
It's true. I mean, this graffiti just says wipe the slate.
Bleach Japan.
Can I talk about how I love that the anti-prostitution group, their name abbreviates to BJ?
You can talk about that.
It's so
we
good.
Just did, actually.
Yakuza 7 is very good.
Yakuza 7 may or may not be a very good video game. Okay, but no, seriously, if everything is happening, well, like, if everything is being exaggerated by, fucking Ichiban's brain, what is actually happening when you summon half the summons in that game?
That's a great question, considering there's a summon that's... I got a summon that's a crawfish. And I got a summon that's a cat.
I assumed you would like that cat summon once you saw it.
It's really good.
Alright, I think it's safe to say we found Zero Day's base of operations.
I think we found Zero Day's base. You can tell because they have a giant hologram of themselves.
How much power do you think it costs to just keep that running all day?
Apparently I can't say. Can
Quite
I
a
say
bit.
This is really fucking annoying? Oh well, there's that at least.
Also, Bagley can't talk about what's happening.
See what you can find in there.
Yes, I may
They've
be
hacked
able to
the
get
AI.
points. Suggest you make this a quick investigation, though. I'm picking up Albion activity in the area. Possible they are searching for Zero Day as well.
Which is no bueno.
Zero Day appears to be running the chip tracking tech we acquired from Mary Kelly. Now, what do you suppose they're doing with it?
And they got the weird microchip tech from the Clan Kelly. And they've reverse engineered the Themis drones from Albion.
Oh no, they've acquired the powers of all of the villains.
This is the Bagley source code.
Here's the Bagley source code from Sky Larson.
Oh no. Use it to make Super Bagley.
And then over here is something. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a backdoor into Filament from SIRS.
Oh no.
Clearly, DedSec has been unwittingly nicking toys for Zero Day. I'm detecting some devices.
Whatever happened to that guy you had locked in the basement, anyways?
He's still there. He's just hanging out.
All right, just checking.
We are not Lolsy
The guy
digital
who
specters.
blew up the embassy.
Yeah, he's just in our basement.
Yeah. Is no one has come looking for him or anything?
No.
The head of counterterrorism?
No.
Okay. Oh no. Is it just evil DedSec?
Maybe.
Is this the villain going, no, DedSec isn't fun and goofy, it's serious and dark? And then
No.
your guys are all but like, no, but we're fun and goofy.
No. That is
Okay, 'cause that's what it seems like from that whole manifesto.
Oh, ease up, please. Let him breathe. Our very own Guy Fawkes. It's the wrong mask, though.
Fuck you. We didn't set that bomb. We defused it.
Even if I was inclined to believe a DedSec insurgent, do you think it really matters at all?
Since when does Albion get to play judge, jury, and executioner? You have no jurisdiction in London.
Now I do.
Oh, I do now.
Whoops.
Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city. Provide medical aid.
Doink.
Help the injured. And guns out. Let's make it look good for the fucking cameras. Understand?
Well, well. If I were a bet in AI, I'd say Nigel Cass had advanced knowledge of the London bombings and the location of that DedSec safe house. Almost like someone tipped him off.
I'm slightly confused. Was that just a flashback to the night the bombings happened?
Yeah. There was security camera footage on that, and then just switched to a cutscene because.
Okay. I was about to make the joke of, man, that security camera footage had some good cuts in it.
No, this isn't LA Noire. Oh, hey, what's up?
Okay.
Breakups are hard.
Is London burning?
Parts of it.
Then I've held up my end. Release the filament code.
One of your DedSec squad, he stopped the Parliament bomb. I was rather counting on that one, to be honest.
This is still the largest terror attack in London's history. If you can't work with that...
Oh, I'll work with it. But the deal is off.
Oh, backstabbed.
You're fucking with Mr. Cass.
I know you set off bombs across the city and fucked your friends. I don't know what mischief you'll get up to with a big girl toy like Filament. Cleaner this way, though.
Tricked.
She killed Dalton, set up the attacks, and she's tampered with Bagley.
Also, as a fun aside,
You guys had machine guns.
in like one of the very first times you see Sabine on camera after the bombings, it's from this computer because you could see that couch and those wall decorations.
Makes sense.
Which is neat.
Yeah.
Oh, also the thing that Sabine used to hack into the DedSec party was something called Drool Britannia.
It looks to be a CTOS patch. I don't know if I can stop it.
No one can stop it. That's the whole point.
Also, she's here. Hi.
Oh no.
Fashionable.
Also, just shoot her.
Fashionable single glove.
Depends.
But just shoot her though.
Britannia do?
It's society's big wipe. While DedSec runs around fixing bugs, I'm deleting the source code. Frying the hardware too. All of it. It's actually a beautiful thing you've done by helping to steal all that tech.
Like the giant wall that just says "clean again."
Beautiful you had to build a doomsday bomb shelter just to hide away from it. When's the rest of Zero Day show up? Huh?
Oh, it's just me. I learned very early on that.
Also, 0 Day's not a group. Surprise! It's just her.
History's actors work alone.
Jesus, you really are just another zealot.
Ouch. I had hoped you might at least understand why I did it. Why we recruits. I am sorry, but once again, DedSec has outlived its usefulness. Spread out! Millions will suffer today.
Also, this is a neat section of this mission for a reason that I can't show on stream because this mission's gonna start. My nose is gonna start bleeding. But it plays a Prodigy song. I have to be right back.
Alright. Have fun with your blood.
Oops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. My nose is bleeding. Be right back again.
Take care of that. You'll be okay. Alright, well, while TFP bleeds profusely. Yeah, I don't really have anything to go off of here. Most of the things I wanted to talk about, I was going to talk about with TFP, and they just won't really have the impact. So I guess I could lay them out before it gets back, just in order. Hyrule Warriors 2, very good. Age of Calamity is a fun time. Bit odd with the story, wasn't expecting time travel, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's see. I've made questionable purchasing decisions. I was almost gonna get Fallout 4, decided against it, went for Spore instead over on GOG. I don't know why. I've played Spore before. I know I don't like Spore. I know it's a bad game. Somehow, I just felt the urge to play it again. I blame the Monster Factory videos that I stumbled across on YouTube. Made it seem like a fun time, at least. I don't know, that was pretty much it. That was the whole... My day wasn't that exciting. Means a lot of cooking. The cooking experiments did not go as well as you might expect. But, you know, for the most part, it all went okay. So there's that. Not much else, to be honest. Yeah, no, that was it. But I think TFP might be back.
I am.
Oh, hey, he's back. There we go.
This is a much smaller nosebleed than I had in a while.
Good. You probably don't have nearly as much blood to bleed now.
This is true.
You want to keep as much of it as you can in your body.
Generally speaking, that is the case. But like I was saying before I had a big nosebleed, this mission just plays a Prodigy song, and it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Do you know which Prodigy song?
I did when I first played this game, and I don't remember now. It's like the one Prodigy song that is on the soundtrack. If you just look up, like, Watch Dogs Legion soundtrack, That was explosive. Pardon me.
Just for the record, there's still a large BRB on the screen.
Oh, whoops. No, there's not.
Congratulations.
And yeah, like this isn't a very hard section of this mission, but you know, I feel like the Prodigy bits, the part where you're just listening to a Prodigy song the whole time, which doesn't help any of you out in Streamland, but it does help.
Yeah. This is kind of just a straightforward mission, but there's a Prodigy song playing, which makes it better.
Yeah.
So if you're streaming, then obviously that is not happening, and therefore it is just kind of another mission. It's a very action mission.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm glad. Good for you.
Oops. They put a lot of fun hackable stuff in the way that you can take care of, and
they give you a chance to show off with your drum hacky stuff. It's like, hey, we have a set piece. Make sure they can hit the set piece button. Watch Dogs is generally pretty good about putting hackable things around you at all times.
Yeah.
You're usually not restricted to just shoot gun. Because that is by far the least interesting part of the game, so why would you want to restrict people to just that?
Yeah.
Like, take away the hacking stuff, and it's a just not great third-person shooter. So you just constantly have the hacking stuff around.
Oh, I can unmute that because the Prodigy's not playing anymore.
Nice.
Also, the song is Light Up the Sky.
Okay.
I just googled that real quick. I like that Irish guy who just yelled, "They're all the way up me fucking arse."
I suggest you all lay low and avoid any large groups. I'll send you a low-key meeting spot.
Alright, time to find... Well, time to go find a low-key meeting spot. We're gonna go up to Norway. Wait, that's the next game. With our low-key meeting spot? Eh?
No.
Come on, it's funny. It's a little funny.
Shit. What the hell's going on, Bags?
I'm not sure, but I secured an alternate location for an emergency meeting far from the safe house. Pushing the coordinates now.
I appreciate your okay out of 10. I will accept an okay out of 10. Nope, excuse me.
Oh, for the record, since I was playing it earlier today, the Hyrule Warriors 2 is a good video game.
Oh, did that come out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Today, in fact. Well, I guess last night at midnight.
But yeah.
I did not enjoy
Today.
But today.
Yeah.
Is it more Hyrule Warriors? Is there any...
It's more Hyrule Warriors, but it is... Obviously, it's using the Breath of the Wild cast instead. I don't know if there are any returning characters in the previous game.
Link.
Well, yeah, but like he's not the same Link.
I
You get a
know.
different set and everything doesn't count.
Zelda.
I understand the joke you were trying to go for. I understand what you were trying to go for, but no. Zelda fights using the Sheikah Slate now. It's not a sword or a bow and arrow or anything, so...
I never
not the same
finished
character.
Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it.
I should finish Hyrule Warriors at some point.
And the DLC with Linkle was a lot of fun.
So I sent you all to different ones. So that's
I did the Wii U version.
Yeah, well, I think the Wii U version comes, or no, the Switch version.
Yeah.
The Switch version is very good and comes with all the DLC, which is the version you should get. But you know.
Okay, by the way, this mission, this is the one.
Oh, okay.
When you start this, then you're locked in.
All right.
London, this is Zero Day. Nice to finally meet.
This is, in fact, the last main story mission, not counting the one after the credits.
Okay.
Now we'll really get to know each other. All that technology you've come to love so well. Texting your nan, driving your car, pumping your heart. It's all
Remember the ending of Watch Dogs where you hack that one guy's pacemaker?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time.
your modern world
Yeah.
will become a living hell. I don't expect you to understand this, but what I'm doing is good. Destruction is always the cure.
I like that for most of that monologue, Zero Day kept the Albion ad on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice of them.
Right. Pay attention, everyone.
So
This is
she's
big.
just crazy.
I've uncovered what the Drool
Yes.
Britannia patch is for.
Okay.
It's for me. Zero Day, aka Sabine, is using a Bagley OS update that will allow
There's
me
literally
and
nothing
other
about her
Bagleys
plan
to
makes sense.
simultaneously access any vulnerable systems connected to CTOS. My OS is integrated into core infrastructure across Britain: power plants, airports, hospitals, banks, and the like. Once I access these systems, the patch will make me compromise them to the point of failure.
So yeah, basically her plan is she has now hacked Bagley,
The country, which I suspect is her goal.
and is going to use Bagley to destabilize
Is there a way to, I don't know, kill every Bagley?
Europe.
yeah, well, the UK.
Well, the UK.
May actually be the answer.
We need to get into Brocotech.
Exactly. You have to destroy the servers that host me and take down the Bloom network
Because,
at the same time, so I can't access my backups. What have you get to
I mean,
Broker?
she just wants to
What
wipe out
will
all
you get to Bloom
technology
Tower?
because technology
I'll
bad.
explain on the way.
I guess.
She binge watched Black Mirror one too many times and drew the wrong conclusions.
I guess.
She watched that one episode of Black Mirror with the VR fighting game and was just like, all right, no, technology's gone too far.
Drool Britannia has been triggered. There are now millions of me's destroying London infrastructure. You'd better get on with this murder.
Is there no other way to stop this? Bagley is the greatest asset we have in DedSec.
This is no time to get sentimental.
But,
it's a sacrifice we have to make.
It's basically kind of like
Fine. I can put my feelings aside.
a couple of the and like I think that near the end of Watch Dogs 1 there was a mission like this where you're just kind of driving around and everything is going insane. Like all the cars will just randomly drive off the road and whatnot.
That's fun. Also, I just want to throw out there that I feel like one of the things that kind of put me off this game that is a weird thing, but the part where like Bagley just does all the work and it's basically just you have your phone is now a gun that you are pointing Bagley at things to hack is very odd. I understand that it's a justification for why anyone can just join DedSec immediately. It's like you don't have to be a hacker, just use the Bagley. But it's really odd.
Oh, pardon me. Many things are
I don't know
just
why.
exploding.
I don't know why there was something off-putting about Bagley being like hacker juice in a can.
Well, because like I mean, the only people who were like really hackers in was Watch Dogs 2 cast, and even then only like Marcus and the autistic guy. I remember his hacker name was Hot Sauce, but I don't remember his real name.
Habla inglés para el equipo, por favor.
Sorry, language settings fuck up. I said caution, security is unusually high at Blue
Irish lady spoke Spanish. That didn't happen the last time I played this video game.
Like, Aiden Pierce was also a hackerman.
Sort of.
Like, he was a computer security guy. He knew all kinds of weird bullshit about that. And then after he became a vigilante man, he turned it to hacking. So that he could hack harder.
Ow. This is clearly not the way I was supposed to go.
I'll tell you this, he didn't have an AI on his phone doing all the work for him.
This is true.
Like, see, I feel like her plan would make sense if it was shut down all the weird smart devices and CTOS and stuff and kick everyone back to, like, modern levels of technology or something. That would make more sense to me than, no, all technology, like, everywhere. That just seems like an insane level of leap, which I guess is the point, because she's crazy. But, like, if her thing was just, oh, CTOS has gone too far, then that'd be, you know...
That would make sense.
Yeah. And then your team could be all, no, the technology's not bad, it's the people, and it'd be a whole fight and be a thing, an ideological thing, but now it's just, no, she wants to destroy pacemakers.
One of you should be in at Brocatech to disable the servers. Timing's key.
Like, literally, it's the thing of her getting on the screen and saying, your world is about to become a living hell, also what I'm doing is good for you. It's like, you just described it as a living hell, lady. You clearly know it's not good. Also, I'll be right back one more time.
Makes sense. Did I not play enough as... Can I switch to... I can. I'm gonna switch to the lady with more health.
Here we are, standing at death's door.
It's my death, so I don't know what you're getting all poetical about.
Brocatech. Our old friend Sky Larson lives on through her grotesque corporation. If my research checks out, Bagley runs extremely hot. It requires a massive cooling system. Damage the coolant tanks, and it should trigger emergency access to the servers.
Is this gonna work? It is! Haha! It's me, a drone.
Alright, food is put away. Everything's good.
Also, disregard that everything attached to CTOS is, like, exploding at the moment. I'm a drone!
Well, you know, because you hacked it.
I guess.
You have the good blue hacking, which is overpowered 0 Day's evil red hacking. Also, why are these other drones attacking you? Shouldn't they also be exploding?
You'd think.
I feel like that would be the bigger confusing thing here. Is not that your drone is working, but that all of these drones appear to be working. I was gonna say, whenever you have the agents who are arrested or injured, it's just a timer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you can't go rescue a person.
No. Well,
that kind of sucks.
You sort of can. There are people with abilities that will spring them from jail or get them from the hospital quicker.
Yeah, but that just shortens the timer.
In some cases, it'll just immediately, like the doctor guy I have, his ability is just like, I don't know what the cooldown is, but if someone's in the hospital, they just immediately take them out.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, is like they just get out or it shortens the timer or whatever. There's no mission to spring them.
No.
There's no, like, this person is in a hospital bed and recovering, and, like, they get better today, but also the police are waiting to take them into custody when they get out of the hospital, so we need to, like, raid the hospital and break them out.
There was that side mission, or there was one side mission where someone got kidnapped by Clan Kelly, and it just randomly takes one of your agents, and then there's the mission of... I think what that one does, that I got confused on how it worked, was I think it's whatever your most used agent is will get put in a coma.
Mm-hmm.
I have a solution. Using a drone to force the fins to change positions will place them in an error state. That will allow you to request...
I just think it'd be cool if you got to actually, like, break your agents out of jail when you got arrested or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, give you fun ways to do it, where you could go hack things and, like, or go get them during, like, a prisoner transfer or something weird like that.
Anyway, network puzzles while London's exploding.
Brilliant. You've manipulated the first set of fins. Keep going.
Right. Need to do this so I can go over here.
Wow, those fins do look off. You have a knack for messing things up, don't you? Keep doing it.
Hacker Man.
So what are you doing to the CTOS tower exactly?
We are fucking up the fins so that way this door will unlock. So that way we can get access to where they're storing like the core Bagley AI so we can throw it down a chasm.
Okay. Oh no, a lot of drones.
Mini drones, in fact. But luckily we can just, you know, kind of hang out. Oh, hello. Also, it's like just drones, no people.
Mm. In that case, wouldn't the electric gun be the better choice? Doesn't it do more damage to drones, or is that not always the case?
I think you're right. I don't know. I feel like it...
I'm no watchdog.
Between, like, the P9 that my lady has by virtue of being an Albion lady and this electric gun, I feel like the answer may not be that different.
Yeah.
Like, if I was the Desert Eagle lady, I feel like the Desert Eagle would do more damage than the electric gun. Or actually, wait, we're going up here so we can make sure, because the Bagley AI is at Broke Attack. So we have two people. This lady's here so that she can disable the big CTOS tower, so when we get rid of Bagley, it's like there's not an like a backup.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one at Broke Attack is there to destroy the Bagley. Now I have to destroy these last couple of drones, which are somewhere. Oh, there's one. I'm just gonna hijack this one. And fly it around and be like, haha. We've done it. So now we got access to the top of the CTOS tower.
Have registered as damaged, and the maintenance ladder has unlocked.
Fuck yeah.
The transmitter is just above. Reach it and take me offline before I destroy the entire country. Order. Suspending transmission. Activate the next terminal to take me offline.
Alright, we're going to the next terminal. There will surely be no one else up here at this next terminal. Oh, hello. Oh.
You just can't get enough of me, can you? Or are you just incredibly stupid?
Do you want me to access the transmitter while you socialize?
Yes.
Yes! You're incredibly stupid! Wonderful! I see DedSec hasn't changed his brand.
You'll need to stall for time and remain near the transmitter unit.
I admit, your Bagley update is quite clever. I just can't say I understand how it fixes the world.
Fix? Well, you think we can fix this? What with crypto-anarchism, protesting, doxing? Optics are glorified cattle tags. Albion shoots civilians in broad daylight. Snitching is now a means of survival.
I feel like snitching has always been a means of survival.
Can't fix anything.
You're wrong. Someone needs to hold evil accountable, and we're London's fucking watchdogs.
Hey, that's the name of the video game.
I feel like that is the #1 reason to snitch.
Let me ask, how many have you killed since DedSec
Aw,
restarted?
title drop.
See? A tiny tweak in your philosophy and we're on the same page.
The tower's fins must be collapsed to complete the trace. I cannot initiate this hack, but you
A
can.
tiny tweak in your philosophy and we're on the same page. You killed fascists. I want to kill literally everyone who relies on technology. Same thing.
Same thing. Both sides.
It's a slippery slope argument, don't you see?
Both sides are the same, says this lady.
But my hard reset wipes the slate clean. So we can all start again.
This lady is a terrible villain.
You won't be around to see it.
It's what you get for standing on the just sitting on the end of the dumb tower fins, lady. Bye.
Wasn't exactly shackled by morality there, was I?
Zing. Now back to this lady.
Is this place creepy on purpose?
These data containers are alive with cognitive activity your fleshy human mind can neither comprehend nor ever hope to equal.
Where's your container? There are so
All
many
of
that are
them.
the same.
All of them are my
If you
container.
disable the data center's cooling system, it will trigger an emergency shutdown to prevent overheating. This failsafe ejects 4 of my data containers containing key systems. They will be visible, allowing you to manually destroy them and stop the update.
Also, pretty soon get ready with your stopwatches for the well,
Oh no.
for the length of the credits sequence.
I apologize in advance, but I'm about to start attacking you.
What the hell?
I'm afraid I have no choice but to defend my core servers. It's a hard-coded security protocol. Nothing personal. Good luck.
Anyway, also Bagley is now hacking like all the traps and stuff. So to try and stop me from destroying the Bagley.
No, he's got the evil red hacks. I think that one thing that was hacked was red.
It's
Is that
red
just because it's lethal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to bet on whether you or me will die first? I'm detecting a rise in temperature.
Yeah, it's almost tropical in here now.
Good. Not hot enough, though. Another cooling system is still operational.
You should play that "Hot in Here" song as you're raising the temperature.
I would be okay with that only if in-universe Bagley started playing that song with the speakers as a joke.
There we go. That's the 4th Bagley joke we would laugh at.
Yeah, I would be okay with that joke.
Oh boy.
There's been a steep rise in temperature.
There is something about the camera angle and just the way it looks whenever you are aiming and shooting your gun in this game. It just makes me remember Mass Effect 1 a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's the super close pull-in.
It's
Something about
the
camera
super
is
close
shooting.
pull-in and the way that like the character scoots like halfway off the screen.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I like most things that remind me of the original Mass Effect.
Same. Whoops. Oh, I don't think I can ride this one. I think I have to just fly around. Or no, I do have to ride this.
Oh, what do you know?
I forgot. There we go. For some reason, my lady was just like, I'm just gonna scoot.
Also, have you played Diffuser, or have you just watched it?
I have played a bit of Diffuser.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact that that game is unstreamable.
Yeah. It's unstreamable, but you could do some really funny, really dumb nonsense.
I'm not worried, you understand? It's just that projections indicate a severe decrease in your efficiency after I'm gone.
Don't worry about us, Bags. You taught us well enough.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I said I shagged your mums earlier. I just thought insulting you would make this easier.
When I was messing around with it the other day, I discovered that Warren G's Regulate instrumental goes really well with Bring Me to Life.
Oh, don't be stupid. You wouldn't know where to begin turning into a cyborg hive mind. Solving the mystery of checking archives for corrupt files. I just scanned data from my first successful DedSec recruit.
You're a softie after all. That's like keeping our baby photos.
Correct. It seems, however, that I am not immune. Deactivating this container will be the same as the others.
No, it won't.
Yes, you simply
No, this one means you die.
It's what
Oh, really? Are they gonna get sad about Bagley now? Come
They're
on.
very sad about Bagley.
Isn't the whole...
Let them have their moment of being sad with the AI. And sad piano music is playing.
Logic error. All of these entering shutdown.
We were a bloody spectacular team.
Error 21255.
Language processor.
May I stop this operation?
Oh, Bags, I wish. Just focus on me, all right?
I have new thoughts.
Where do AIs go when they
Die? Will I upload to a cloud? Perhaps I will see you again as a component in your motorized wheelchair when you are old and grey.
Try not to worry, Bags. Ignore those thoughts.
Think, thought, idea, memory. Bradley, loves strawberries, rowing.
Arthur.
The one that got away. What does this mean? The one that got away?
It means losing someone you love.
Getting away.
Yes, Bags, you are.
So you know what would actually be funny? Is if he was, because he's like the hacked DedSec version running independently of this server, and therefore this is just him fucking with you.
That would be funny. Also, start the timer.
Oh shit.
Also, I think the opening is a licensed music, but then it goes into just generic non-licensed music. So you don't get to hear the news people. Hey, the new police commissioner is not Chun-Li. Sex cult Chun-Li. I like that the team lead game designer's name was Liz England. Makes sense for being, you know, a game set in England. That was the side quest that we did about the British Virgin Islands. Bye, DedSec. And that's mostly the end of the Watch Dogs. Yay.
So are you watching this whole thing?
Oh yeah.
There's no way around it.
I can't find a way to rewatch it if I skip it, and we have to watch it. It's a thing that's gonna happen.
Not gonna use that L stick?
I mean, I could, but that would. I started a stopwatch this time.
Fine.
How fast does it go, actually? I'm curious. That much faster! Okay, we're gonna do it this way, because that's not remotely faster. Look at this.
So that's basically a 2x speed?
Maybe.
Something around there, yeah.
Ubisoft Toronto.
Yeah, I think you get tired of holding down on the joystick before these things finish.
I'm not. I'm like. I have a secret in that I'm not holding this controller very properly. Also, I think the music stopped. There's all the voices. I remember. Always remember that the voice of Bagley is Ethan Mars from Heavy Rain. Movement choreographer also Ethan Mars from Heavy Rain. Only a couple production babies from Toronto, I guess. Here's all the writers and all the artists. I say all the artists. This is not all the artists. This is not remotely close to all the artists. Here's some QA people, human resources, one budget guy, which is very funny to me. Ubisoft Montreal. The UOR team. It Live Games. It's probably IT Live Games, but it's funny to say It Live Games. Distro team, source control team, productivity team. What happens if your productivity team is unproductive? You know, fair. I will accept that I care more about Bagley than Ethan, which is very funny. Paris support teams. There's more budget people. Workplace. Ubisoft Bucharest. That's in the Romania. Here's some more artists. And some more programmers and some more testers. Ubisoft Quality Control Bucharest. Different from the regular Bucharest. Look at all of these people named Alexandru. Which is... It's very funny to me. Just, like, there's 20 people at the studio, all named Alexandru.
Also a lot of Andre.
Also a lot of Andres. Also a lot of Mihais.
I mean, when you got this many people working on a game, you're going to have a lot of repeats.
Yeah, but these are all people at the same studio.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Testronic Laboratories is a very dumb name. Additional development team, Ubisoft Kyiv. Four babies in Kyiv as a result of Watch Dogs Legion. Ubisoft Ukraine. Think people at Ubisoft like Cypress Hill? Bringing that old stream joke back from last stream. Ubisoft Reflections. They did The Crew and Driver, I think. Or no, the Crew is like White Tower or something. Reflections is just Driver. Web Services Team. Financial Planning. WWQC. Also, special thanks to Legal, Alice Studio, Technology Group, Transversal Specialist is a weird header.
Transversal?
Yeah. Framework UI. And gameplay. Ubisoft massive accurate statements. All those game security team people maybe needed to do a better job given the source code leak, but you know, hey, I'm not here to throw stones. Here's a bunch of Spanish voice actors. Here's a bunch of Chinese localization people, Dutch and French. Here's a bunch of French voice actors. German voice actors. All these Italian voice actors are apparently all just sea monkeys, which is very funny. I didn't know sea monkeys could talk. I was reading the Japanese voice actor names, and they were scrolling by so fast that I combined a couple names and was like, wait, that one guy who came back to New Japan was a voice actor? So I thought one of the voice actor names was Tomoyuki Oka, who is that great Okan guy. DNA Montreal team, but this is Watch Dogs, not Assassin's Creed. I don't know what DNA or Harbor is in this context. Player experience. Dusseldorf web team. There's a lot of programmers. Here's some more programmers. And ergonomists. I don't know what ergonomists do, besides, I guess, something to do with ergonomics. Or why you need 3 of them, also. Uplay.
Apparently, ergonomists are there to make sure that your workspace is working well.
I see.
So with that many people, I assume they have big studios, which means you need multiple people going around doing checks to make sure the chairs are soft enough.
This makes sense. Make sure everybody has all the fun broken keyboards.
Mm-hmm. Make sure that you didn't accidentally build a giant round clear office building with no clearly marked doors that people keep running into.
Who did that again? Was that Apple?
I feel like that was Apple.
Okay.
Let me see.
The manager...
Apple employees can't stop walking into beautiful glass office.
Copy
Yep.
editor 2 is another funny credit for someone. Canada team.
Yeah. So apparently that was the problem, was that Apple, the employees at the Apple Park offices started putting up post-it notes to show where the actual doors were, because otherwise you couldn't tell. And then the managers made them take the notes down because they detracted from the design of the office. The day that it opened, 7 people were injured by walking into the wall.
That's dumb. EMEA UB Collectibles team. Paper parts specialists. Data science. I like that there's junior data science and then data science assistants. Charlene. There's all the customer service people. There are a lot of them. There are so many customer service people. We're only in the eyes. I thought that person's name was Mario Party, but they're Marie Party.
But how many times do you think people have joked about that with her?
Too many.
That name is too close.
Virtuos did a bunch of Wii U ports, I think, that were really good. Ubisoft Music. Here's all the licensed music. Jamiroquai, Turbo Wolf, Bowls, Metric, but not the Metric you're thinking of. Chemical Brothers, which makes sense because this is a British game set in the Londons. Bowls again. Prodigy. Big Shack. Bring Me the Horizon. You mentioned Bring Me the Horizon at some point in relation to that game. And I think you like that song.
Yeah, that song's alright.
There's that Stormzy song. The Rockefeller Skank. There's a bunch of the hit record scam. I mean, not scam. What? Well, I think if you made it this far, you're awesome, says the credits. Which I feel like this is because Astrobot's credits also had like multiple times where it would cut into the credits and be like, hey, thanks you. I'm glad you're sticking around. Also, just here's a bunch of fucking license agreements for the middleware.
I like how they're citing very specific C files.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, that's the license, but still funny.
Mini UPnP, LZ4, the Opus codec, OpenSSL, SSLIA. That's probably not how you say that. Apache.
Apache?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, are they running a local web server, or is this about their backend?
I don't know. Here's Havoc. Here's libcurl, zlib, Crypto++ library 8.2, Rapid JSON from Tencent. There's no Tencent got involved in JSON. And the XML2 lib test to recast navigation. Wild Magic is a really fun software name. I don't know what it does, but that's fun. Sheen Biddy. I feel like this exact same like license thing has popped up like 5 times. Just about this is what works means. This is what derivative works means. Mm-hmm. Hey, you're not wrong. Speed tree.
Yeah, speed tree.
Anyway, here's this little drone. Doink.
Well battered, isn't it? Ugh, just chop it up for parts if you can't fix it.
Don't chop me up.
You can't be
Oh
serious.
look, it's Bagley.
I'm Bagley, your personal assistant. I make life easier in many ways.
What?
If it's fun you're after,
He's
there's a Cheese
alive.
Expo in Notting Hill tonight. There are
Yep.
several artisan ice cream parlors in the area, and
I think the regular credits were like around an hour long because I watched them without speeding them up.
157 terabytes of personal data stolen, and one resistance group of sulking, whinging, frankly pathetic operatives. May I suggest you quit feeling sorry for yourselves and get back to unfucking London?
Oi, that's the Batman!
Certs fam. I don't know what that means.
God damn it. I believe certs means certainly.
Sure. This makes sense. Certs fam.
And I believe fam is short for family.
What?
I'm led to believe this.
So would you say that the Fast and Furious movies are about the fam?
They are, in fact.
Hello, when you have a moment, could you pop over to my terminal? This is sort of awkward, but I don't feel well.
Wait,
But
now you have to find Bagley?
Yeah.
But he's there.
It's a really short side mission.
I have some disturbing news. You see, I've been thinking.
I'm lying. This is a really long side mission.
Oh, Jesus, really?
No. But
Okay.
it was long when I did it on Xbox One because load times, I think it will be way shorter.
Sky Larson scooped out and turned into AI, being reborn, it got me pondering the nature of my own existence like some kind of Renaissance aristocrat who's grown tired of buggering the servants.
Oops.
I don't think
Make
I've
this
always
picture
been
bigger.
software.
Video website.
You mean you might have been human?
Like I said, disturbing. Since we visited that lab, I found a series of images buried in my
Wait, is he just now realizing that he was a human brain?
Yeah.
The images are corrupted, so I can't see.
How is he just now realizing this? You went to the fucking lab and found all of stuff. He was like, yeah, I've been turning people's brains into AIs.
Well, if it'll set your mind, I sent you the images. If you get me a clear visual of each location, I can composite it with the image from my OS and remember more of my past life.
It's fine.
Sure.
Anyway, there are a bunch of these locations. We're not going to look at them because I have this map, which means I don't have to look at them. One of the first one's over here. But basically, you are kind of going around the map, finding London landmarks and taking pictures of them. And they're not marked on the map whatsoever. So that's irritating. But the first one's over here. Clothes, I imagine, gets on your tits these days. And you take a picture and you get...
I mean, hopefully.
And you get an audio log. Oh, someone calls him Bagley, and then he's like,
Okay,
oh,
now
I
you
hate
see,
this.
that would have been a funny gag for this game, is if one of the random character traits someone could have was just like nudist or whatever, and they're just walking around with a constant blur effect over like their whole body.
I feel like they...
And
that would
you
have been
can't
funny,
make them put on clothes.
but
The
also...
only thing they can wear is a mask.
Also, I think they got in trouble when they had nudists in Watch Dogs 2.
Aww. How did they get in trouble for that?
Because they had just lovingly detailed vagina textures. And
Oh, that's
people
weird.
went, no, what are you doing? And
That is
Ubisoft
odd.
went, whoops.
What if they instead that person's model was the pixel they didn't blur?
That would be funny. I'm just gonna fast travel.
Like if you remove the blur, it's literally just like a cube with feet and hands sticking out.
The second one is at the London Eye. Which is apparently not called the London Eye, it's like the Millennium Wheel or something, but you know, whatever. It's a big Ferris wheel that I kind of want to ride, but that's just because I'm weird and like Ferris wheels. That lady's name is Morrigan.
It's a cool name.
Where is Morrigan? She's a brick mason. She's got a hammer. She also has the ability to split into two of herself while she's doing her brick masonry.
You build what?
Do what?
You cut out for a second there. You said the abil.
Oh, the ability to split into two of her for her brick mason.
I was gonna say you said that lady's name was Morgan, and part of me wanted to click over and just have the sprite walking down the road slowly.
That would be very, very good. That would be a very good thing.
Sadly, is not the case.
Ready for the match tomorrow, Dad? Come on, it's my birthday. At least pretend to be excited, Dad.
Yeah, listen, mate. I can't take you to
I can't take you to the cricket. It takes like 12 hours. We can't do the cricket.
Your father has decided he wants to leave for someone he really loves. That's enough. We agreed to have one last day out, and now you're making a scene. I didn't make this scene, Kevin. You did.
It's strange listening to these voices. I'm feeling a connection to humans. Not to my father, though. He seemed like a tosser.
Ba-da-bum. Looks like this one is like up here somewhere. Oh, run away from the music. Also, actually mark the new one. Oh, I think this one... I think this one's in a weird spot. From what I remember, maybe. I don't know if it's this one or a different one. Oops, excuse me. So I think it's this Islington Hackney. Whoa!
I'll be right back.
I like that someone said it's a beautiful day, and then some other person's response was "Go fuck yourself, you cunt."
Also, it's the middle of the night.
It's
Also, I'll be right back.
Yeah. It up. Where's this third one? God damn it. Riley. Oh, it's the World of Tomorrow. Okay. That's over here, actually, I think. It is not over here.
what the wankers do. They go. I don't like them.
Oh, World of Tomorrow. Excuse me. Oh, it's up there. Pardon me. I appreciate that the beer locations on the map are labeled as "Get Pissed." A lovely Britishism. Look at that guy dance. Look at all of these people dancing. That's great. Yeah, that is in fact Brill, mate. Oh, gotta run away from the licensed music, though. Pardon me.
Fresh round, make way. Arthur, Natalie, what are we toasting to this time? Come on. As if you're not just going to toast yourself again. Good idea. To the newest member of the UC London rowing team.
It's me.
Your plot for Olympic domination has only just begun.
Remember this moment, you two. You'll be telling your children about the night you got pissed with a future gold medalist. Whatever you say, Bagley. Mate, don't call me that. That's not my name.
I hate being called Bagley.
Well, that's not too bad as sports go. It's almost a science. Lots of physics involved.
There's lots of physics involved in, like, every sport. Bagley, come on. Number 4. This is the one that is, I remember being awkward. Is it? It's down here. Oh, I should have cut over much quicker, but whatever.
As if life wasn't fucking hard enough. Don't fucking babe.
Nope. Is it this building? No. Like I said, this one is weird. I mean, this is like what we need to take the picture of.
Facts and figures are trivial. Humans are selfish, not factual.
Fuck you,
They want to
yeah?
know, will this make my life easier, or will it make it harder? And most importantly, will it make me feel better about myself? That's all. Climate change, we've only been debating that for decades. Do you know how long it took for people to even washing their hands? 300 years. Germ theory was introduced in the 1550s, and the doctor who proved it was literally thrown into the loony bin.
Oh, where's the thing I need to take a picture of? Like, it's just this thing. It should just be this thing. It is clearly not just this thing. I need to take it from the ground. Aha! There we go. It's just not gonna... Oh, did it not count? Is that why it didn't play the audio log? Oh, target completed. There we go. Whatever. Don't care.
Seizure.
Nope.
Uncontrolled
There we
electrical
go.
activity in the
It just...
brain. Could be epilepsy. Good thing I wasn't actually on the Thames.
So the gist of that conversation was Bagley, or the human Bradley, had a seizure while practicing his rowing. Because it turns out he's got some kind of problem in his brain.
Pork sandwich and a pint. And a strawberry shortcake with extra strawberries. There you go, love. Hello, you fucking beauty.
Ugh, seems like I really enjoyed that meal. Is that really what you hear every time you eat something? Dear God.
Generally speaking. Alright. Which means we're up to number 6. It's over here. It's like right about there. Run away from the music. Pardon me. That guy is definitely a banker. Especially with his name Ignatius. Oh, right, this one. Yeah, this is... There's a weird house somewhere. Right, is this the weird house? It is the weird house. Oh.
Look at you, rowing again. I know. I'm due for another treatment next week. I don't know how she's doing it, but I haven't had a seizure in almost a year. I'm free. I'm so happy for you, Bags. And not even that stupid nickname can ruin my mood, so go on, wear it out. So, are we really going to make a go of this? I'm ready for the rest of my life, Arthur. And I want you to be a part of it.
Arthur.
Okay, I'm back. How's it going?
It's going. We're almost done with the pictures.
Okay. Ugh.
You missed. We discovered that the human, the Bagley AI is based off of A, immensely dislikes being called Bagley. B, has some kind of brain problem that gives him violent seizures.
Okay.
He went to a doctor and got somewhat better. And he wants to marry some friend of his. That was what this last audio log was him and his friend Arthur being like, let's get married. Or I guess him being, let's get married, and Arthur being like, are you sure? And him being like, yes, very sure. And clearly nothing bad will ever happen to this lovely couple.
I mean, obviously everything went fine.
Yeah, clearly. Is this right? No, this is not right. Oops. Borrow this.
I need you to get out.
Because I don't want to walk the rest of this way. Bye. Do a sick wheelie. I don't think this is... Oh, this is what it wants me to take a picture of. Oops. Do not punch the motorcycle.
Sir. Don't touch me! These people are here to help you, Bag. Don't call me that! She did this! Someone stop her! Don't hurt him! He's not usually like this! Get out of my head! We need an ambulance right away. Bags! Bagley!
I'm assuming that she is Sky Larson. Seems like the usual suspect where brain fuckery is concerned.
And then, oops, something bad happened to the brain.
Oh no.
And then, conveniently, the next stop is a hospital. I wonder what could be the reasoning behind that.
Well, if it isn't the old wank stain, why are you here? Look, can't we have a civilized discussion?
These are wild-looking hallways. That's the word.
As far as we can tell, your brother's dealing with early onset dementia. The condition is in line with the kind of violent outburst he had at the British Library. Now we can keep him and monitor his progress.
And then it turns out the brain issue that he had was early onset dementia.
Oh.
You listen to me. I don't care what it takes. No brother of mine is going to waste away in some hospital.
Early onset dementia. But if that's the case, when was I neural mapped?
And then that's basically that. We get all 8 of those, and it's like, oh, I found one more picture. Go take a picture of this last thing. It's like, thanks, Bagley. And it is at the Walkie Talkie Bar, our old friend that we've done like 4 missions up at. Doop. Oh, Walkie Talkie Bar. Also, I feel like that's not really a corrupted image. Like, the other ones made sense because they were kind of messed up, but, like, that's... The image for this last one is just to take a picture outside at a very high place. And it's like, you know what this is. You don't need me to tell you this. But basically, you just go up to this window and be like, oh, look, a picture.
Why do I have a feeling we're not up here to reminisce?
Right. I've been thinking a lot about your epilepsy.
That's nice. My doctor stopped thinking about it years ago. I've had to give up so much because of it. Rowing, my mates,
I'm sorry, Bradley.
Wow.
That's just a totally separate second conversation overlapping, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The one without dialogue names is the audio log. The other one is just 2 random people having a conversation.
Early stages.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of neural mapping?
No.
Here, let's go to my lab. I'll show you.
Lead the way, Sky.
I was Sky Larson's brother. I'm Bradley.
And it takes him 9 images to finally realize, oh.
Prepaid through to April 4th, 2040, under the name of Bradley Larson, paid for by S. Larson.
Also, I guess it's before 2040, despite other things being like, no, it's 2050 though. Who knows what year this game takes place in?
Apparently not the writers. I still say you must have misunderstood that one audio log. Or
But no, it's I feel like it's just whoever came up with that didn't consult with anybody else. Oops.
You have arrived at your destination. Well, my destination. Bradley lives here. Look, just go in whenever you want.
Anyway, let's go to this fancy hotel. And talk to this nurse.
Hey, I'm here to talk to Bradley Larson. Oh, are you a friend of his? Yeah. We used to study together in school. I see. Well, it's nice of you to visit, but I wouldn't expect much conversation. Mr. Larson hasn't been able to say a word for well over a year now. His dementia reached stage 7 long ago. But go on in. I'll give you some privacy.
Stage 7 dementia is probably not a good stage of dementia to be in.
It's the highest stage.
I don't know about the stages of dementia.
I'm so sorry, Bags. I'm sure this wasn't what you were hoping for.
I have to talk to him. Cast me to the telly.
Anyway, now we're going to talk to the dementia patient.
For the record, there are 7 stages of dementia.
Oh, well.
Listen, you don't know me, but I know you. I've done a lot of searching, and I do think I know you. You were a rower. You loved and were loved. You liked strawberries. You had a sister you trusted, and she hurt you. And I'm sorry. You deserve better. But nothing Sky did to you changes who you are. You lived a life that I never could. You're a good person, and I am someone else. This has been an illuminating conversation. Thank you, Bradley. I'm glad I finally met you. So long, Bradley.
And that is Watch Dogs Legion. Had less overrun than I thought I was going to do, but...
So would you...
Yeah.
Should we start...
So what I'm getting here is that the whole brain uploading tank actually works totally fine. You should have just done that.
Just share a common ancestor. Anyway,
Yeah, but she was crazy, though.
Yeah, but it worked fine.
But she's... Well, it works, like, because the mom also works. And so did the nurse who put everyone in a coma and the taxi cab that was murdering people.
Yeah.
The issue is the part where Sky Larson goes in and is like, I'm just going to turn off all these bits of the brain so that everybody just, you know, obeys me all the time.
Well, yeah, so you just don't do that part.
Well, the problem is that Sky Larson's like, no, that part's the most important. You need someone other than Sky Larson in charge of the brain uploading tech.
Well, yeah, but you still do the brain uploading.
I mean, we're not...
You just do the brain uploading right.
I mean, that tech still exists in the world. It's just now there's not Sky Larson,
Yeah.
so that's all fine. Anyway. That's Watch Dogs Legion. I like this game. It's weird.
That was an alright time.
Yeah. I think
it's a very weird game.
I think my favorite is still the first one, which I realize is not a popular opinion to have.
It's not.
But I like...
But think I'm kind of with you, honestly. Like, I never finished the first Watch Dogs. I didn't like it that much, but I did enjoy it.
I feel like it strikes the balance that I want in terms of, like, the technology aspect, but also, like, the crime aspect. Whereas I feel like Watch Dogs 2 and this one kind of go more into the ramifications of technology and whatnot, which, like, don't get me wrong, it's an interesting thing to look at in terms of video games, but the first Watch Dogs had this kind of in-depth Chicago underground story that I was way into. That they kind of haven't really gotten back to. Well, I mean, like, they got back to the plot points, and they kind of wrapped them up in Watch Dogs 2, which I thought was going to be the last Watch Dogs game, because I don't know if you know this, Watch Dogs 2 sold incredibly poorly.
I did not know that, but it doesn't surprise me.
Like, I want to say Watch Dogs 2, like, lifetime sold, like, less than a quarter of Watch Dogs 1. Which is moderately insane.
That's way worse than I expected.
Yeah, no, Watch Dogs 2 did not sell remotely well. So the fact that there was a third one is kind of nuts. But yeah. I don't know. The perils of playing this one so close to release is, well, if you want to hear people talk about 2, you can go watch the stream I did. But yeah, if you want to, we're so close to release that I don't know the sales numbers for this. I can't say whether this will do well or not, you know. But hey, if they do another one, we'll be here for that too. Probably. And on that bombshell, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.